the U alive as we start the fourth quarter. Michael Irvin approving of the touchdown pass to Tommy Streeter, and the Hurricanes have found a little energy, a boost of adrenaline on their sideline as they bounce around to start the fourth quarter. Virginia seen leaned on for much of the second half. See if they have any energy and gas. Kevin Parks maybe gets a couple. It'll be third and short, and a big third down indeed coming for the Cavaliers.
In our conversations with our goal.
Third and 2. Rocco wide open, and on his way is Perry Jones. Nobody's going to catch him, and another third down strike for the Cavaliers results in a touchdown. London is going to try to put that number on 14 with a two-point conversion try. Rocco has time. Rocco firing, and he's got it. It's Tim Smith. Jones just caught the 78-yarder and has 65 yards on the ground. Miami's down 2 touchdowns. Here comes Travis Benjamin. Benjamin hits it across the 40 up to the 41, and we check in. Terrific with basketball coach getting started there at Texas A&M. We wish him all the best. Corey Harris led his team down the field in less than 2.5 minutes last time he had it. And trying to do it in one play this time. Benjamin's out there, but he overshot him. It'll be second down again. That we will as Harris tries to rally his team. Good solid night statistically. 14 of 21. Hasn't thrown an interception. Here goes Lamar Miller. Miller tries to cut it back to the inside. It'll be third and a long 2.
Can you line up with 2 yards to go? You run the football, go get it.
Miller not going to get there. It's going to be 4th down and 1
against Virginia's defensive line tonight.
4th and 1. Better hurry. Play clock. They get it off. They are going to throw it instead, and Harris completes it to Hearns, and it's a first down. The drive stays alive.
Getting their hands up to bat balls down. Did not do that on that last critical play.
They bailed out Lamar Miller's run on that second down is what they did.
Still plenty of time, but the Canes down 2 touchdowns. Virginia looking for a stop. Harris wanted to take a shot. Streeter was well covered.
You've got to be methodical going down. You can't always dial up the home run ball.
Mike James on 2nd and 10 gets 1 if he gets a good spot. It's going to be
connect,
third
though, you put yourself off schedule. 2nd, 3rd, and long.
On 3rd and 9. Harris getting heat from behind. Harris has a wide open Hearns. Hearns couldn't stay in bounds, but he got enough to pick up the first down, and that is huge with Miami driving
one-on-one with a safety in the end zone. No different than his previous touchdown pass.
Direct snap to Travis Benjamin. And Benjamin is hit in the backfield. Dom Joseph, who was just called for the
season low, 296 yards. An offense that was one of the most dynamic in the country. That's how you build confidence.
2nd and 12. Harris fires, complete. It's Streeter again. Streeter's inside the 10-yard line, and he should have the first down.
If you get the single coverage at the top, you throw the ball up. Otherwise, Lamar Miller running that thing.
Chase Minifield giving a lot of respect. Big cushion.
Also giving away a lot of height. Harris, touchdown! Hearns has it, and the Hurricanes close to within 1 score. Jake Wyclaw. That ACC wheel of destiny is spinning. Al Golden wears the tie in tribute to Joe Paterno. Virginia has shown no fear, but Miami has shown great resolve. It's 28-21.
He has put up in terms of tackles is just insane.
Consistent, too.
Question. Look forward to seeing Luke and the Eagles as they try to get their season turned around against the Seminoles, but right now got a great 9:22 coming. Ball is muffed. That's Khalid Shepard, and Shepard.
And Bill Lazor's got to somehow get them into second and rhythm, the same rhythm that they've been doing the rest of the game.
And freshman Kevin Parks, who's had a very good night, gets it out to the 12-yard line. A pickup.
Back to beat UNC. Can they be resilient enough here in the 4th quarter?
Back to the ground. Parks takes a big hit, protecting the football well. Gets it to the 15. Denzel Perryman, the freshman that Miami coaches likened to Sean Spence making the hit.
He is a young Spence. And look at the speed of which Perryman comes across. That's called filling that alley. When we went to halftime, they were talking about having to
6
stop
of 13 on third down tonight. Rocco thought about running it, did, but decided to too late, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. 3 and out for the Cavaliers. Jimmy Howell standing at his 2. A low returnable kick. Knock off the Sooners at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Sun Life Stadium, Ja'Cory Harris trying to get the Hurricanes even with the Cavaliers. We'll check down to Lamar Miller. Miller stopped.
You've got momentum. Don't outthink yourself.
Nothing tricky about Miller's run. He slams it inside the 45.
We'll see if they go to it.
I need a tight end or a fullback in the backfield to get it, Craig.
16 power right there.
He got stopped.
Tight end Dyron Dye out of the game.
Play action on 4th down, fired. Very similar play to the one that converted last time. And Clive Walford, the freshman, makes his first.
You expect pass, but because the substitution was so late, Virginia could not anticipate it.
Back to the run with Miller. Miller finding room. Still on his feet inside the 30 and inside the 25-yard line.
Quick cuts, change on a dime. Great change of direction because look at his feet chopping all over the place.
I love the counter. It allowed Harlan Gunn, a solid player who's physical.
Plenty of time for Harris. He'll dump it underneath. James caught it, and he was wrapped up immediately by Reynolds.
Virginia's defensive line sure has slowed down here in this 4th quarter. They've had their hands on their hips.
On 2nd down, Miller. Miller pushing down into the red zone
to go with now that they are running the football.
Bump and run opportunity at the top of the screen. Tommy Hearn, 6'5", fade or back shoulder possibility.
Blitz coming. They run it. Mike James
gets one more possession back late and try and tie.
Mike James, the bigger back in the tail of the tandem. It is James. He's hitting the backfield and stopped. You can watch it on ESPN, the app as well. Miami with all 3 timeouts. Perry Jones bouncing to the outside. Jones. With just over 2 minutes to go, Miami has been in this situation all year. They've lost 3 games, but all of them have gone right down to the wire with Stephen Morris at quarterback while Ja'Cory Harris was suspended, driving for a potential winning score. Maryland's Cameron Chisholm pick 6. Maryland by 8. Against Kansas State, Ja'Cory Harris ran the ball in a play initially believed to be a touchdown, proven in replay not to be. Kansas State won by 4, then Virginia Tech behind the 4th down touchdown run with less than a minute to go from Logan Thomas. They won it 38-35, so the Canes, all 3 of their losses by 8 points or fewer. They're down 7 right now, 2:02 to go, and looking at a 2nd down, and they need to force a 3 and out. It would be just the 2nd time tonight for a 3 and out if they can get it, and they're not going to. Kevin Parks, a freshman, a 1st down across the 30-yard line, and now we're inside. Get the ball back. You saw the receiver Alan Hearns headed to the locker room. Virginia has over 200 yards rushing tonight. A flag. 2nd and 8. Rocco will milk every bit of this play clock. Perry Jones got to stay in bounds, and he does. It'll be 3rd down, and Miami will use its final timeout with 1:21 remaining. Everyone back from suspension. 3rd down, keep it on the ground as expected, and there's the tackle. No more timeouts for Miami, so once they wind the play clock, and they have.
I want my offense to have a chance. It's a less chance that you block the kick than you do of them getting the ball.
And Jimmy Howell's had one blocked this year, and he almost got another one blocked. Ball is bouncing around, and the clock is running as Miami couldn't field it. They're going to let it run as long as the officials will let it, and the officials blow it dead with 25 seconds
beyond
left.
The secondary.
Harris has thrown for more than 300 yards tonight. Needs 65 more in the next 20 seconds. And Ja'Cory going to run. And he heads and gets out of bounds wisely. 17 seconds remaining. Now, if nothing else, while there's time, Harris has enough arm strength to get the ball to the end zone. And you don't have to do it right now, but they at least will have one shot at the end zone, assuming they handle the clock right in the last 17 seconds.
If you're Ja'Cory Harris, it is ball game if you take a sack right now.
Harris almost hit as he throws to the end zone. Streeter's there. Streeter had his hands on it and he couldn't hold it. 9 seconds to go.
The other danger of these slow developing deep plays is they take a lot of time. If they try that one more time right now, that may be the final play of the game. You
look at the strategy of the defensive line. They stayed back that time, right? That allowed the ball to have time to get down the field. That ball went off of Streeter's shoulder pads.
And look at who's there. The two guys who were double covering Streeter on the long touchdown pass when the ball should have been intercepted earlier, Demetrius Nicholson and Corey Mosley. And now Ja'Cory Harris coming to the sideline, his passing arm, he's unable to raise it, it appears, and Stephen Morris, who had his red shirt burned last year against Virginia and tried to lead the comeback, will have a chance with 9 seconds to go. What a tough spot for the sophomore who started the season opener against Maryland. 9 seconds to go. Morris firing. Benjamin's got to get out of bounds, and he does. 4 seconds left.
Great decision, because two things happen there. Your quarterback's been standing there. Morris hasn't thrown a football, so he throws a shorter ball. Now he's got it in him to throw the ball down the field.
Welcome to the game, Stephen Morris. As if that's not a tough enough situation. Hey, just come in the game real quick. 2 plays left. Go ahead and throw us a completion. Give us a chance to win the game. Do you mind?
This is likely to be the final play. Morris going to have to go to the end zone. Streeter, the 6'5" targets at the top of your screen. He's number 8.
It's a big substitution.
Now he's coming back this way to the trip side.
Big bodies in the back here defending the end line, the goal line for Virginia.
Hail Mary formation to the right here.
Pressure coming. Morris running away from it. Now Stevens got to stay behind line of scrimmage. Scrambling around. Can't take the sack. Clock is expired. Got a man right in the middle of the field. It's Clemens. Can he get to the end zone? He cannot. And the ball game is over. Virginia wins it 28-21. Eduardo Clemens made the catch, but couldn't find his way to the end zone, and Al Golden's team with its 4th loss by 8 points or fewer this season.